Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. Today this is something a little bit different. I'm taking a step back from the gaming side and basically going behind the scenes to where all the editing is done. Now, seeing as I'm on PS4, I use the ShareFactory, and today I'm going to show you basically how to make a video. If you've been wondering or you've been looking for some sort of like a how-to tutorial video on it, stay here because I'm going to be doing a two-part video. The first part is basically right here is going to be the basics and basically how to basically do a video, everything you need to do a video, and then part two will be like, I wouldn't say it's advanced, I'm going to call it advanced, but it's just like a few more added things you could do to your video to make it that bit more better, a bit more personalized. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so basically getting into it, I did take a little clip basically to do a project. So basically what you want to do is after you have recorded your video, and hopefully you know how to do that. If not, maybe I'll have to do a video on that, but maybe you're just trying to make a video to share on YouTube. You know, from the ShareFactory you can share to YouTube, Twitch, and I think something called Dailymotion, but I'm not too sure who. I don't even know what Dailymotion is, but I'm guessing that you're either going to be doing it for YouTube or for your personal own use, or for maybe showing to friends and stuff like that. So first of all you need to do is basically have a clip ready, do your recording of a game, whatever it may be. Get onto the ShareFactory, and basically all you need to do is simply go to new project, click on new project, and basically see I have some pre-downloaded stuff, which most of them are free, some of them you do have to buy, but today I've took a clip of Battlefield 1, so I'm basically going to pick the team of Battlefield 1. You don't have to go based on whatever game you have. You can basically pick whatever you want and, you know, see what each team has to offer, because they all have different intros, outros, title screens, things like that. But today I'm going to just go with the Battlefield 1 team. Then you'll be brought onto this screen, which is basically showing you some intros, just 3 intros there, a title screen, and a few outros as well. Now, ShareFactory will already have ticked some of these for you, like the ShareFactory clip there. I think they have some other clips there. But basically what you want to do is if you want to keep the ShareFactory clip on, you can keep it on. Like, this is all your own preference at the end of the day. But if you want to take that off, just simply press X to deselect. And then with these ones, you know, you want to go through them. You can see the video by pressing R2, and that is the first intro. Or if you wanted a 6-second one, basically just shows the name coming up. And then there's a 12-second one, which is literally just that. Now, later on the video, if you did pick the 12-second one, but you thought, oh, maybe it's a bit too long, you can shorten it down. But we're not going to get into that right now. I'm going to deselect the title. I'm going to keep probably the first one on. Yeah, I'll keep the first one on, just as the intro, and then the outros as well. You can pre-look at them as well by pressing R2 again. Now, you don't have to add any of these if you don't want to. You can simply just have your clip that you have recorded and just go straight into your project. Like, you literally don't have to have any of these. But for the purpose of the video, I'm going to stick with having that and having the intro as that. Take away the title screen, take off the ShareFactory. And from here, you can click on the clips that you want to go straight in. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm simply just going to click square to start project. You can rename your project here. Don't worry about the name. This is basically just to separate your videos. Just say you have 2 Battlefield 1 videos, you don't want to call them both Battlefield 1 because you might get confused which clip is which, and you might put the wrong one in your project. So you basically want to call them different things so you know which is which, basically. This won't have an effect on what the name of the video will be if you post it up on YouTube or anything like that, because you can change that after you're finished, done, the video renders, and then you're putting it on YouTube, because you can change the title then. So just for this, I'm just going to be putting a how-to, since I'm doing a how-to video. So basically that's all I'm going to do there. Click done, click continue, and then you come onto this screen. This screen is basically just the 2 clips that I've picked, as you've seen, the intro and then the outro. Simple enough. Now we're going to move on to the next step because we've done how to start a project. The next step is how to choose your clip and how you do this if you've just gone straight into here. Now, as I said before, you could have done it beforehand when you were putting these clips in, but I decided not to do that just in case you just want to pick your intro, outro first, and then add your clip afterwards. So how you do that is basically go to the end of your intro, sorry. Basically go to the end of your intro, click X because there's a plus sign beside the X, as I'll show you there. See in the bottom left hand corner, it has a plus sign beside the X, which is basically add on. Click X, go to add clip, and then you basically find the clip that you wanted to add. Now I have done a quick little team deathmatch on Battlefield, and all you do here is press X again to select, press square to add clips, and there you have it. This isn't the best gameplay. I just literally done this gameplay a few minutes ago. Just quick team deathmatch. I didn't really do good. I think I got like 5 kills, 5 deaths. It was a bad game for me. But just done it for the purpose of the video. So now you know how to add clips. By the way, you can add as many clips as you want. I think it might have a limit to how long the video can be. I'm not 100% sure there. Now, point 3 is splitting clips. You have to know how to do this, especially if you don't want, if there's certain boring bits where you're just maybe running around, don't really know where to go. See, the start here, you might be doing your little intro, and then you get onto the game. Then I'm simply doing this by just with the right analog stick, just going across like fairly slowly. But maybe there's bits you want to split and add transitions. Maybe there's clips you want to delete. So just say I didn't really want this full like start here, or maybe like there's a little gameplay where I'm not doing so good and I'm dying a few times, and you just basically want to get rid of that. That's what I'm trying to show you here. So let's say the start here, we're going in, waiting for the game to start, right? So I want to get rid of this clip. I want to split the clip basically. So I go to press square, and then once you press square, it's right there, split clip. And then what you want to do then is you click X when you press split clip, and then you press X again. Do you want to split this clip? Confirm, and then these two clips are now split. Now you can decide what you want to do from this point, this first clip. Do you want to keep this clip or not? Now you can split this up as well. You can't do it as much as you want. There is a limit to how many times you can split a clip, but you're not really going to be splitting it that much. You're going to be splitting parts out that you don't want and then deleting them. Like that's how you delete a clip. Which brings me on to my next basic tip or point is how to delete clips. So once you've split the clip as I've just shown, what you want to do then is press square, and then it'll say delete clip, confirm. Now that clip is gone now. It's completely gone now. There's no way of getting it back. The only way of getting that clip back, if you may have made a mistake, is from getting out of the project altogether and not saving it. That is basically the only way to do it. So now that I've got rid of that clip, you'll see that it's just going to jump me straight into the game now. Right, now you know how to split the clip and how to delete the clip you just split. But now I'm going to go ahead and off cam I'm going to do some splitting where I want to split out parts, delete some clips, and then I will be straight back with you. Okay, so back after doing a bit of, editing on it, splitting some clips, deleting some parts out, and I'm left with, instead of like a 6-minute video, I've cut it down to about, as you can see, a 3-minute, 39-second video. Now, there's some bits that I could still cut out, do a bit of editing on, but, I just basically done it basically down to, a nice little video there. It's not too long, not too short. It's just nice. As I said, it wasn't a great game for me. I only got 5 kills and 5 deaths, so it was a pretty bad game. More like a warm-up game, really. So now, what I want to tell you now is the next point that we're getting to is how to add transitions. Now, you might be thinking, what is a transition? Well, a transition is basically if I take, well, even the intro here. Now, this little part in between the intro and where the video starts, like, see the way the intro comes in and then it just jumps straight into the next part. Or taking it even a little bit further, as you can see with this clip. Hold on. As you can see with this clip, got a kill there, shooting him. You know, waiting around. I was coming on to the next clip, and then it jumps. See that like little jump where now I'm coming back up the hill, trying to get another kill, shooting again, because the part in between this clip and this clip was just me kind of running around, didn't find nobody, so I cut that out basically. You know, just to save viewers from looking at you just running around like a headless chicken, not being able to find anyone to kill because I was having such a bad game. So basically, this little part in here, you don't, you know, to make it look a bit more professional as a video, you don't exactly want it jumping from one to the other. So all you do here is go to the very end of this clip, the first clip that you want to be transitioned into the next clip. What you want to do is you want to press X and you want to go down here to the bottom right hand corner where it says add transition. Now there is plenty of transitions here. I haven't really messed around with the cinematic one. No, but obviously you can oh no, I've used this one in a video. You know, it basically just makes it smoother from going to one clip to the next clip without that initial jump. You know, just to make it run a bit smoother. I would go to dissolves if I was you, like starting out with it, and use some of these. I like the fade true color. That is one that I use a lot. So I will show you what that looks like when I add it in there. So instead of the big jump that it does, basically what it's going to do is run very smoothly into the next clip. Fades the color and brings the color straight back up again. And away you go. See, you're back into the next clip. Now what you want to do is, you know, if I was you, I'd be messing around with some of them. Like, I'll go to the next clip here. I died, and then I think the next clip is when I'm spawning again. And it's just like a jump in. There's no, you know, I cut out the waiting time for, you know, me to revive, basically. So obviously, you can mess around with a few of these. There's another one down here called wipes, which I have used a few. Let's go with the vertical bands. Obviously, if you press R2 again, you can see exactly what's going to happen in the transition. As you can see, the side panels are going to come in from the side. These ones are going to come up and down. These are going to go, the bands are going to go out. That one's going to rotate. I don't know about that. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool if you were doing maybe a little montage, that rotate one. For this one, we're going to do some vertical bands out. And you'll see how that looks now. Instead of the initial jump, what is going to happen is exactly that. See, a bit smoother, a bit better, and I would definitely, you know, just add different transitions in each one, or just mess around with a few, and whichever one you like. Now, if you're wondering, you know, oh, I don't really like this one, I don't like the bands coming down, I don't really like the look of it, I was just testing out, what do I do? Basically, just go onto it, press square, and then just go into edit transition, delete transition, replace transition. You know, it's pretty simple. And now it's gone. Now you don't have that there. Now you can go press X again, add transition, and pick a different one. You know, it's that simple. Maybe you want a different one, blur fade, you know, HSB fade, which I'm not really too sure what that one is. Let's have a look. Kind of like luminous kind of colors. Not really into that one myself. Maybe you would be. Maybe you think it would look great in your video. You know, be my guest, use it. I'm just showing some examples here and basically how you add these transitions. So let's add another transition in there. And we will go for the crossfade. Let's have a look at that one. I haven't used a lot of these now. I normally stick with the same ones. Yeah, it seems to move. It seems to go very smoothly, that one. So I'm gonna add some transitions into all of these now, and then I'll be straight back with you. Okay, so just having added all the transitions into the split clips, where I split all the clips, I forgot to mention one thing. Make sure you do it with at the end of the intro and at the end, or just at the start of the outro. So always do it at the end of the clip before. Always add the transition in right there. So, as you can see here, got defeated, and then I showed my score at the end, which was really bad. Don't look at that. And then I done like a little transition into the outro, which just makes it run a lot smoother, as I've said before. Now, if you're wondering how I'm skipping really quick, just press either R1 or L1, and it'll, wherever you've split a clip, it'll just jump straight to it. So it's much faster that way. Right, now on to the last point on this, basic tutorial how-to video in the ShareFactory, is how to add music. That's like the last thing. As you can see, like I do have obviously there's sound in it, but there's no commentary in it. So maybe you don't want to do commentary for the video, and maybe you just want to add some music, especially if you're doing like a montage video. Basically, how do you add music? So basically what you want to do is after the, I would say after the intro, maybe around, we'll say the start of the video, we'll just add some music, right? You basically press X, and then there it is, add music. Couldn't be any simpler. Add music, and obviously ShareFactory do give you, well, their music isn't great. Um, Obviously it's the only music I have right now, but you can USB import music. But if you're going to be putting it on YouTube and stuff, be careful of copyright stuff. Make sure you get music that's not copyrighted and all that, so you don't get any bad stuff, especially if you're trying to do a YouTube channel or anything like that. I know how it can be with stuff like that, especially in some games. You want to be careful with music in games. You want to make sure it's all turned off really when you're doing videos, especially on YouTube and stuff, because you can get a copyright strike. But then again, you can get some, non-copyright music, put it on a USB, stick it into the PS4, and basically upload it straight onto here, and you can use that music. But as you say, I haven't done that. I haven't got around to doing anything like that yet. And basically what I have is just what they give you. Now I have heard that some of this, I think that one there, Lucid Dream, was causing people a lot of problems with copyright, so I would steer clear of that for now, but you can obviously press R2 to basically listen to the music and hear what it's going to sound like. And yeah, that sounds pretty good for that. Run around getting some kills. So all you do is press X on it, and there you have it. Look, it's added. Now the problem with this is my video basically ends there. So all you want to do here is you want to obviously fix the music so it's not this far down. You want to go to the end here, you want to do that, and you want to split music. Press X, confirm split music, and then here you want to delete that part of the music, because sometimes, especially if you have a really short video, let's say you have a video and it's a minute long and the song is like 4 minutes long or 3 minutes long, it's gonna put the whole song on your video, so you have to split it and delete what you don't want off it. Obviously if you're doing like some sort of, I don't know, trying to create an intro or trying to create some clips for an outro, and you just want some like the best part of the song, like the hook of the song or something like that, you can find exactly on the song where that part is. Like just say, right, I want this part, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to like 2 minutes 20 seconds. I'm gonna split it there, and then I want it to go up to, I want it to be 10 seconds long. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna split it, and I just want this little 10-minute part of the song as like my little 10-second outro clip or anything like that. You can take that, and obviously you can delete the rest or you can keep the rest, but also you can press square again, get out of split clip, and you can move music to the exact point that you want it. Also, while we're in this little place here, you can trim music down. You can also uh, adjust the music volume. Maybe it's too loud. Maybe you have a commentary and you put music underneath your commentary. You don't want the music to be overpowering your voice, so you want to make sure to bring that music volume down, or maybe you want it higher. I don't know. Maybe you just want it, just nice. You don't want it too loud at the end of the day. Also, what I'm going to mention is fade in and fade out. This is this, I use this a lot. If I put music into the videos, I do use these. It's basically at the start of the video. It's basically at the start of the video, the music will fade in at a certain amount of time or fade out. So let's go here. Right, obviously we have the intro, and then it fades into the thing. You hear the song? Right, so we have that. Now what you want to do is you want to press square, and you're basically editing the music. Make sure you're staying on the music. If you have double clicked circle and you've gone out of the music, all you need to do is press square and then go down to edit music. Pretty easy, down the bottom right hand corner. And then press square again, and you want to fade in. Now what do you want to fade in? We'll do like a second, right? 1 second fade in. And also you want to fade out. Oh no, it's going to fade out. Hold on a minute. I think I might fade out at this clip here, isn't it? Let's have a look. Fade out. Is it gonna go there? Yeah, it'll fade out there. If you split the music here, it will fade out there. But if I didn't split that now, it would be at the end of the video. So yeah, just watch out for that. If you're gonna split it, make sure you fade out first before you do that. But yeah, we'll just take this clip here. It's gonna fade out there. You know, you'll hear it now. We'll fade out a bit more so you can get the full effect. I'll do a fully 5 seconds. See? I know, I messed up the where fade in and fade out there, but yeah. So basically at the start now, it'll be a bit smoother. See, it's like really low start and then it brings a high. But 1 second now, you could do how many seconds you want. You don't even have to fade it in or fade it out. I just think it's a bit more professional when doing a video. Makes it sound a bit better. It's not just like straight. Obviously with the music volume, it's 100% there. You could bring it up, you can bring it down. I'm gonna bring it down a tad to about, I don't know, we'll say 60. Confirm it, make sure you confirm it. See, it's a bit lower now. Maybe you want to still get some of the gameplay noises in there. Maybe you want to bring it down to 50%. But yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Now that is basically it for the basics for this. Obviously, you know, the video pretty much is done there, other from like obviously that part where I split the music. Like I wouldn't have that now. Come to think of it, I was only showing you basically how you could do this, and then you can move it and so on. But yeah, if you don't want that part, you know, you don't have to do it there. Obviously I would do the fade in, fade out first. Then if you're splitting some music up, split it up. Or especially at the end, if the music is over too long past your video, make sure you delete that off. And yeah, you should be fine. But this would be basically the video done. And then all you need to do then is basically press circle. Hold on, press circle, get out of the editing music, press circle, and then you just want to save and exit. Or you can share and exit. Or if you didn't like any of the changes you've done and you haven't saved it before, you can exit without saving. But for this, I'm going to save and exit. And then the last project that you worked on will be down there in my last project. Or you can just simply go to my projects, and there it is, how to, click on it. Should load up like that, and away you go. So I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it was informative and it wasn't too like rambly as I can sometimes get. But yeah, that was basically how to make a video. Like that would be perfect for going up. Obviously there's probably a few clips in there I need to like sort out a little bit better, but for the purpose of the video, yeah, that's basically all you need to do. The tips for that one was basically how to start a project, how to choose your clips, how to add your clips in, how to split clips, delete clips, add transitions, and then add music. That was basically the points there, and that was basically all you need to actually make a basic video. It's more than basic, I would say. That is basically a video done now. So I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for the part 2 of the video. Where I'll be going over some more advanced stuff. Not really that advanced, don't worry about that. It's just a bit more than basic. Just a few more things you can add in to make your video a bit more personal and adding your personal touches onto it.